we're going into the next game rather sooner than later. Everyone is in the chat room again, and we're into pick and bans.
Yeah, it's working
Yeah.
again. So I believe first ban was Maokai and then it crashed. Something
Yeah,
like that, right? Yeah,
yeah,
seems
exactly.
good.
Yeah, we have the team of Lachende Gerdas. They're one of the favorites to even win the entire tournament. I have been told.
Yeah,
Um,
that's why you need to bet your knaken because
yeah,
Lachende Gerdas going it maken or something like that to completely break that sentence that I see coming by in chat every so often. Nevertheless, though, Lily also getting banned out. Echo, you already talked about that last game as well as a possible ban. What else were we going to be seeing here?
yeah. Let's see if the Lucian or the other aggressive junglers like Kindred getting banned out. Lucian is really strong AD carry now. People are really fighting over that pick. The Azir and the Ryze as well. Like if they try to ban one and pick the other. So I'm excited. Let's see if they ban Azir or Ryze and how the enemy. No, they ban the Lucian. They won't want the Lucian AD carry out. Yeah, he's like the strongest AD carry at the moment. So just banning him out like removes a great threat. Like you both teams get a B. Yeah, like a B squad AD carry. But let's see what they will ban third. Like they don't have first pick, so they can't really ban the Ryze or the Azir, and they're going for the Graves. Three jungle bans against Kirei. Well, that's not a really big surprise. Many people might know Kirei. He's an ex-LCS player. He played in Lowland Lions in the Challenger Series. Lowland Lions don't have a team anymore. But yeah, they're going for the Elise. Like Kirai is really strong jungler. They pick away the Nidalee, the Kindred, and the Graves. What's left? Yeah, the Elise. And we see the enemy team going for the Alistar and the Ryze. The Ryze is a logical pickup. It's a really contested pick at the moment again. Same with Azir. But they are hovering Cassiopeia right now.
That is a possibility. I mean, Casio has been changed and did get a
Yeah.
buff in 6.10, so it is definitely possible. But whether or not it actually is a correct pick, that remains to be seen. Nevertheless, I like the Ryze Alistar combo. Lock someone up and immediately boom, head smash, headbutt pulverize combo.
Yeah, they decide not to pick the Cassiopeia yet because, or are they? They're at least hovering it. They lock in the Trundle. Trundle is a must pick, and they lock in the Cassiopeia as well. Like Cassio can battle the Ryze in consistent damage output. Like if they go head to head in the mid lane, it will be exciting to see who will come out ahead. Like the Trundle is really a contested pick as well. Like he shreds tanks, and in this tanky meta, yeah, like you could use a Trundle really well. With already the Alistar as well. Yeah, Trundle is a logical pickup. His pillar, of course, slows, making it easier for the Elise to hit a stun. And of course, Kirai, I think we can trust him to hit an Elise cocoon.
Well, I'm not sure of that. I'm not sure of
Okay.
that. No.
He did really
We can
great last
definitely
week.
trust him.
He did really great last week on the Graves,
yeah.
at least.
Yeah, he's in. I believe he used to be in the LCS, so I'm not surprised that he's definitely going to show us something. In the meantime, though, Kitty hovering over Misfortune. I'm getting the feeling that the Lachende Gerdas are really thinking that they have this match in the bag.
Yeah, they are one of the fan favorites. Not even fan favorites, just experts favorites as well. They have some great players, like you said, Kirai. He played in the NALCS as well with Dignitas in the last split. They have Kitty, is seen as one of the strongest AD carries. They have Shisui Kaz on support. He's an ex-LCS player as well. Played a lot of tournaments. They just have a lot of tournament experience in their team. I think maybe the most experience of all the teams at the moment, and that's just really valuable if you play even online tournaments like this. Like playing online is so much easier than playing on LAN, and yeah, of course, when they are in the Amsterdam Arena, they really need to show what they can bring to the table on a LAN on the land front. But these players, they have a lot of experience, and they will definitely show up. And in the enemy team, we see the Gnar coming out. Like Gnar is been the pick against Trundle at the moment. Like teams want to pick up Trundle in the top lane, and you want to pick something annoying against that. And yeah, Gnar can be really annoying in the top lane, constantly putting out damage. And we see the Gragas jungle as well. Um,
That is, of course, assuming it's going to be Gragas jungle, but that makes a lot of
yeah,
sense. In the meantime, though, let's take a quick look here at these two compositions as a whole. So we have T-Rox, he's on Gnar, Boomerang. You have Clown Sky, of course, with the barrel roll. You have some damage from the Mystic Shot from Ezreal. So a nice bit of poke damage already coming out here from the red team.
yeah, they have some nice poke damage. They also have a nice team fighting comp with the Gnar stun, the Gragas stun, the Rise lockup, and of course the Alistar stun. The enemy team, they have some CC as well, like single target CC with at least the AoE CC of Cassiopeia. Let's see if she can like get off a great ult. They can basically wreck the team with just a Twitch ult after that and like a Brown World, even over that Cassiopeia ult. They have both have nice team fighting comps actually. Let's see if they want to 5v5 each other or just decide to go for pick comps and lane dominance like we saw in the last game. Because we didn't see really big 5v5 fights last game, I think.
It was mostly picks, and then it was a lot of chaos. That's for certain. When looking at the fights from last game, especially with the way things were handled, especially in the late game, when we actually almost saw the turnaround coming out as they took down two members of the team of Enigma Benelux, the team of let's see, Western Hamsters, and. If they had a little bit more power, then they could theoretically have taken down the team of Enigma Benelux, but it just
Yeah.
wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, but in this game we have mCon. We didn't talk that much about them, but they basically have like the veterans of the Dutch and Belgian League of Legends scene in their team. That's they have a lot of experience as well. Like they've been in the scene for a long time. Um, yeah, like they're the older players, like we say in Dutch, the oude garde, and they're playing against also experienced players, but a little bit younger into the scene. It will be an interesting match for sure. Like maybe one of the most exciting games of today. But I think in the end, if you just look at the stats, I think Lachende Gerdas will take this game.
Yeah, most likely. It's just it will all depend on how things will play out. I mean, the top lane, Morsu is most likely going to try and survive until Elise shows up. Mid lane, I'm not entirely sure who's going to be favored there, but what I like the most is Kitty actually bringing out the Twitch, which is a very unusual pickup. I haven't seen Twitch in quite a while.
No, exactly. But I really like Twitch. Well, not maybe in competitive, but he's such a funny AD carry when he's going invisible, like ganking the mid lane. If he's going to gank mid lane and Cassiopeia's there as well, I don't think you survive really long. So they need to ward around the mid lane really well. They will probably do that, of course. These guys know what they're doing. At least we expect that they know what they're doing. Yeah, the Gragas will ward for the Rise, and Rise will probably ward the other side. But if Twitch can get a gank off and then snowball the mid lane, that Cassiopeia is gonna go on a roll.
Yeah, that's basically what is going to happen. All right, so we have 20 seconds before we're actually going to be going straight into the game. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, for those who've just tuned in, this is the Benelux Championship for League of Legends, where we have 7 teams battling it out for a chance to play in the Amsterdam Arena, and where we're actually going to be playing for a prize pool of about, I believe, 5,000 euros. Even more than that, I believe. And of course, if you are interested in actually being at the finals, there are tickets available on the ESL Benelux site, so make sure to head over to eslbenelux.nl in order to get yourself some tickets for the final playoffs, which will be happening, I believe, 8 July. So that's actually quite close, almost a month from now. So yeah, be there. And of course, if you are going to be there, there's also going to be an exposition, not really of games. Well, you can play games, you can do a lot with other than just watching the games. You can actually play games yourself. So whatever happens, it's going to be one heck of a day and a lot of fun. So I hope to see you there. In the meantime, though, I see that we've pretty much all loaded into the game. No one has disconnected this time. And, well, let's see if we can actually flip into the game itself. It will just take a little bit. Yeah, there we go. We're in the game.
Okay, we're in the game. Players are buying their items. Let's see if no one forgets this time. Nothing extraordinary for now. Rice going for the mana crystal. Yeah, everyone is basically buying standard. Elise doesn't forget to buy. Kira doesn't forget to buy her items, and they're off. Let's see if we see a level 1 fight.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, though, seems like a 5-man split here for the team of the mCon lineup.
Yeah, they're even shouting the chant in the chat. Zet al je knaken, Lachende Gerda gaat het maken. It's becoming a chant in Twitch chat probably as we speak, and
we can only hope. We can
let's see some signs in the Amsterdam Arena during the finals with this chant for Lachende Gerda. If they make it.
If they make it.
If they make it.
If. It's a big if. They still need to win quite a few matches, so. But Kire now finding Sky here in the jungle. Dominus going to back him up for a second, but not much else happening at the moment. Both teams seemingly going for a very standard start.
Yeah, both bot lanes are picking up their respective jungle camps. They're just checking where everyone is. We're going to get standard lanes, which we've seen a lot during this tournament. I think we've seen a couple of lane swaps, maybe 2 or something. But yeah, like they just like their standard lanes for now. I mean, it will be interesting to see how Twitch Brown will pan out versus Alistar Ezreal, and how the junglers will gank. Like, especially that mid lane. Like, they both have huge burst potential with the Ryze and the Cassiopeia. So they need to be there really quick to grab up a kill.
It's definitely going to be a very curious mid lane, especially with the new Cassiopeia, which is not so much about stacking anymore and more about dealing all that damage over time, all the time. Dominus still just hanging back for now. I guess that's also the issue with being a Ryze in the early game.
Yeah. You don't have a lot of pushing power in your early game. You can push a bit with your Q, like push like 1 minion at a time. You don't spend that much mana. But as you can see, Cassiopeia is still at full mana and already pushing the lane while using her E. And yeah, you see Ryze behind his CS a little bit. Minions are pushing into his turret. Like, Cassiopeia wants to do that to the Ryze in the early game. Like, it's not that easy for him to CS under the turret. So she's hoping to get a little advantage out of that. And Elise is already pinging on the bot lane.
Yeah, it's an interesting situation, but there could actually be a gank coming in. There's the cocoon landing onto Atrokas. Atrokas using the headbutt to try and just back away. But that was a flash for a flash. Will they actually get him? One more hit. First blood goes over to Kitty. Kirai dangerously low, but will survive somehow. That was a very close call. But they traded 2 flashes for... actually, they traded 3 flashes for a heal and a flash and a kill. So Kitty now in a very good position. Taking a quick look at the gold. Already 900 gold in the hands of Kitty. Can actually be going back to base relatively soon if he wants to further increase the kill potential here in this bottom lane. Speaking of kill potential, bottom lane we saw Gragas coming in, but down mid lane Dominus in a lot of trouble. Yeah, dead.
Yeah, that's the Cassiopeia power you see there. And here you see the confidence that Lachende Gerda has in this game. First in the bot lane they missed the Elise Cocoon, they missed the Braum Q, and they still decide to follow up, and they really trust the damage that Twitch can pull off with his E. And yeah, of course, Cassiopeia confident enough to 1v1 the Ryze. She's almost double ahead in CS with a kill. This Ryze is going to be having a bad lane.
Yeah, especially now that Tear of the Goddess is also there. It refunds 15% of mana spent, which basically means that if he can actually time his Twin Fang properly, he can actually get more mana than he actually is using. So that's a big thing. In the meantime, though, top lane, Tyrox versus Morsu. A little bit of a boring setup right there.
Yeah, like they're just farming right now. You see they're pretty much equal in farm. They're equal right now. Morsu is getting a nice wave towards himself, so he can pick up a small lead. But they will just keep doing this probably for a couple of minutes and then TP onto the bot lane or mid lane when it's needed. But
speaking of mid lane, yeah, Kire, nice cocoon yet. Goodbye, Dominus. He's getting dominated.
Yeah, Kira is taking over this game again, like he did last week. We saw him with the Graves last week, just walking wherever he wanted, and he's doing the same now with Elise. This time he hits the cocoon, and yeah, that's basically a free kill for Cassio to pick up. Oh, he picked it up himself, actually.
Yeah, nevertheless, Cassio already is 101 and will be moving towards, I guess, the Rod of Ages relatively soon. So that's the thing. Kitty actually getting hit by Atrocus, but no follow-up there from Brenash, and Kitty's just dealing a little bit of damage there with his passive, getting a few shots in, but nothing too big. Kirei just going to back away, actually going to get spotted out here by Clown Sky. Or at least they know that Kirei was here just a few seconds ago. And Sky is just going to slowly but surely rotate. No, yeah, was going to the middle and then just backs away, drops a ward, good enough.
Look at the CS lead Cassiopeia already has. It's double at the moment. Oh,
That's
this will be
amazing.
harsh. Her pushing power is only increasing. The Ryze needs his ultimate rather sooner than later to push out the minion wave back as much as he can. And Twitch is basically alone in the bot lane for a couple of seconds now, and they didn't even engage on him.
Yeah, it's an interesting way this bottom lane is playing out. But yeah, if Kitty is already getting a massive experience lead, that's also going to be a big thing. Getting his spray and pray up is a very big power spike. But it looks like Kitty is more than happy with just landing an auto attack here and there and there. And Cassiopeia picking up a amplifying tome, so that could be building into the haunting guys. Yeah.
Yeah, she will go for the magic penetration build probably, which will be really bad for Ryze. Ryze is of course going to build some health and mana. Oh, they're going in the bot lane again. No,
yeah, a little bit of a just what can I say? Just
Kira showing his presence.
Yeah, that's all it all boils down to for now. Not all that much happening on the map, other than Kirai, who's just decided, I'm going into the jungle, have fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some of his jungle, take some of my jungle, but Sky says the same. I'm gonna take your blue buff.
That's going to be an interesting one, but in top lane now, Morsu versus T-Rox. A lot of damage going down to T-Rox as he took a few tower hits to the face, and Morsu will just survive. His ultimate subjugate is going to give him quite a bit of health back as well as quite a bit of armor. And yeah, Sky, like I said, has already taken away the blue buff.
And they're diving bot lane.
Oh, bot lane, massive dive going in as the Truckus is in a lot of trouble. Will take so much damage, will be going down. Still burning here from the poison, and now they're focusing their attention onto Brennas, but Brennas is still alive. Kitty is actually dangerously low, so has to be very careful. Middle lane, we also have a fight breaking out, but first bottom lane, Brennas getting chased down. Will actually go down. Middle lane, here's Moroccan. Moroccan in a lot of trouble. There's the explosive cast goes down as the fight in the bottom lane continues. They're looking for that tower down to about half hit points, but Sky is moving through the river to try and get to that bot lane in time. And, well, can he actually do anything? Kirei moving forward. Cocoon, perhaps? No Cocoon just yet. Now the Cocoon actually lands. There's a lot of damage onto Branish. Branish will going down. Now they're focusing their attention onto Sky. Sky down to 50% health, but they back away. Kitty needs to be careful. If he gets targeted by the tower, he actually goes down as
really
Domus is moving in from the side. It will continue, and in the meantime, though, yeah, Brown is in a lot of trouble. Yasuikas looking to escape. Not going to happen, most likely, unless he gets some help here. Kitty goes down in the background. Kitty goes down in the background as Yasuikas just going to get chased down. He will be going down relatively soon. Barrel goes out. And, yeah, Lachende Gerdas a little bit too deep.
Yeah, a lot happened there in like 1-2 minutes. Lachende Gerdas, they were a little bit overconfident right there. Moroccan was pushed really far up with his Cassiopeia while the enemy knew that Kirai was in the bot lane. Like he got called out by the Ryze stun, of course, and then the Gragas follow up. There's too much CC for Cassio to walk away from that, even though she had a pretty nice ult. And then like Kitty got really low by the turret, then Kirai got really low by the turret, and then yeah, Yasuikas tried to walk away. Yeah, easy pickups for I thought the fight would break out in top lane, but
yeah, it's just a little bit of a grind fest here right now, but yeah, Lachende Gerdas way too greedy. You could call them Lachende Gerdas at that point. But bottom lane, Branish and Truckus moving down to the along the river. No Scuttle Crab. Scuttle Crab is actually available, but they're leaving it up. And let's take a quick look at the goals right now, because that fight in the bottom lane actually allowed the team of mCon to actually come back into the game.
Yeah, and what we see again is an Elise with 3 kills. Last week we had an Elise with 11 kills, and she couldn't do that much to close out the game. Of course, she did a lot of damage, but it's not that AoE AP damage that you get from like a Cassiopeia or your AD carry with some great stats. Let's see if she can give some kills to the carries of her team and really give them a boost. Because if she gets 11 kills again, it will be a hard one. But if Cassiopeia gets 11 kills or Twitch,
That would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. But nevertheless, we're just going to see a little bit of a grind fest in the bottom lane once again. Atrocas and Brenash pushed into the tower by Kitty and Kaz. And Moroccan actually getting locked up here. Actually gets hit by the tower once, but again, not all that much. Kirai now in the middle lane. This might be the engage. Cocoon misses. Onto Dominus. Dominus takes so much damage. Kirai is actually tanking it up. Will have to repel relatively soon. Here's the repel. Moroccan is going to tank the turret as long as he can. One more hit. Here's the explosive casting. Yeah, Kirai goes down. Shut down. And now onto Kaz. Kaz in a lot of trouble. Will he actually be able to back away? He has the Unbreakable, so he's going to just soak up a lot of the damage. Fortunately, no explosive cask available. Barrel! Oh, Moroccan, so dangerous. No, just we cast down to 100 hit points. And now it's onto Kitty. Kitty deals a massive amount of damage. Oh, the crit! The crit to the face. And now it's onto Kitty with Atrocas. Atrocas will go down. Yes, he will. And they're chasing down Sky. Actually, they're going to just say, okay, Sky, you can walk away if you want. But, wow, what a fight.
Lachende Gerdas is playing really careless. Like, they miss a Cocoon, they miss the Cassiopeia ult, and they still want to go in on that Rise. And then, of course, Sky is coming and helping his team. But in the end, it pays off when Kitty shows up, gets a nice crit with his E there. Braum still has his ult up for another pickup on Atrocas. It pays off for them in the end, but like it's giving money to the enemy team while making dangerous plays. And Rice has 3 kills and 1 assist at the moment.
Well, they're further emphasizing the Lachende Gerdas with all these plays. As we see. Let's take a quick look at the goals here. Jungle, pretty much equal. Top lane, pretty much equal. The gold advantage is in the middle lane and the bottom lane. And, well, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, we have a massive CS late here for Cassiopeia. But she has picked up the Rylai's Crystal Scepter as Kirai locks onto Dominus. Dominus needs to back away, actually getting chased down by the spiders. But, yeah, as I was saying, Rylai's Crystal Scepter on Cassiopeia. That's going to be one sticky snake.
Yeah, sticky snake. If she bites into you, she won't let go, basically. And they're looking to push in the middle turret right now. It's what they need to do. They need to get a turret down right now because the game is just getting a clown fiesta if they get some weird picks and they get the middle turret.
Nevertheless, bottom lane we have Sky now moving in. He has his Oracle's ability in order to actually see the... Actually, that was the Razorbeak buff, I think, that just ran out. That just happened. But clears out some wards, immediately backs away because he knows it's not going to happen. But look at Moroccan here again. So far forward. Actually, Sky runs straight into Kirei. That's not really where he wants to be. Immediately explosive cost coming out. Barrel roll will be dealing some damage here to Kirei. But that was a nice tag team right there. Now Tyrox moving in. There's Gnar coming out as well. Tyrox looking to deal some damage to Kira, but can't really do anything at all. And in the background, Brunash actually gets taken down by Kitty. Now Moroccan trying to chase down Atrocas. Nice exhaust. This should be a kill. One more hit. Yeah, goodbye and good night. As the snake gets destroyed. But Gnar in the background also went down. That's a 4-for-1 perhaps? Nice bait there by Moroccan.
Well, was it a bait? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But like, Kirai saved him with that cocoon there. If Gragas could have ulted him into the tower, into the Rise, that would have been a really sad sticky snake. But he had a great ult on the Rise. The cocoon went down on Sky. Yeah, they had a pretty easy cleanup. And in the background, Twitch clearing up the Ezreal. If your AD carry gets 1v1 and the turret gets taken down, that's a nice advantage for the Twitch. You see him with the Jomus right now. He's gaining a lot of attack speed to buff up his ult. And Cassio with the second needlessly large rod. Elise as well.
Oh, this is going to be interesting here. Kirei is moving in onto Dominus. Exhaust has already gone out there, waiting for Coscu to actually move in. Dominus in love trouble will just get obliterated. Now Sky just trying to just back away from Cosq.
Yeah, we see these Ezreal picks, but they're not working out these last two games. They need too much time to ramp up basically to get that blue build Ezreal that they want to have. And like Twitch and Caitlyn, like we saw last game, they need much less to do much more damage, and yeah, it's paying off for the bot lanes in these past two games.
Yeah, definitely. That's it's kind of the issue, I guess, that they're running into right now. And also an interesting thing about this game: no dragons up till now. I mean, most of the games that we've seen so far in the Benelux Championship, we've seen a dragon before the 15-minute mark, and I guess it also comes down to the fact that this dragon is just a mountain drake. It's not as effective as, say, an Infernal Drake, which gives you more fighting capabilities, or the Ocean Drake, which actually keeps you alive for a bit longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe that's the issue. What do you think?
Maybe teams just decide like it's the mountain drake. We don't want the mountain drake. But like if you want another drake, you need to kill this one first. But like there wasn't a turret down yet before this point. Teams rather have a turret than a drake, and because if you have a turret down, you can put the pressure a little bit forward. A drake is much safer to pick up if you have wards around their jungle. But they're not afraid. They're pushing down the mid lane and.
Well, I wouldn't be afraid as well. I mean, you have a Cassio in the top lane, you have a Trundle in the bottom lane. That's an easy push. So they get a turret, but they might actually lose their top and bottom turrets as a result of that. So that's something they need to keep an eye on. Dominus is moving in Atricus, also heading towards the top lane. You can see Cassio already deciding, I've just about had it with these snakes on my plane. So he backs away. Actually,
Oh,
oh, this is interesting. Dominus is dead.
oh, Dominus.
Dominus takes so much damage.
Dominus.
Look at this. What a bait there by Cassio. Dominus almost goes down there, but actually survives. Atricus just going balls deep right now. Three-man pulverize immediately. Yes, it gets blocked with the Unbreakable. And now Atricus has to back away as fast as possible. Immediately, Tyrox looking to chase down. Maybe they can somehow capitalize on this setup right now. Although Kirei missing the cocoon. Kitty in a loft trouble. Oh, they're still slow on Tyrox. Sky actually moves in. Kitty so dangerously low as they take down Sky as well. Now Marsu in a lot of, well, just pushing forward, and they actually get themselves another turret in the top lane, courtesy of Cassio.
How did Kitty not die there? He was 100 HP when he got thrown in by the Gragas, and nobody was able to damage him down before he could flash out. It was a quick flash though. But how did Dominus not see Cassiopeia walking into the brush? Maybe he didn't have vision, I'm not sure, but...
Could be that he expected a recall. It's mind games.
Like I thought she's just left of the bush inside of the vision, and then walked in the blue bush later. But who knows? Like it was a nice bait though, and
Yeah.
it made she made an opportunity for a team to basically dive mid lane.
Was definitely a master level bait. That's for certain. Now Dominus in the meantime just picking up the Crux. And let's take a quick look at the builds here. Cassiopeia picking up the Archangel Staff. How far along is it? It's up to 568. So
She will have it soon.
Looking at the builds right now, what do you expect to come out relatively soon? I mean, is there anything we're waiting for that's going to give a massive power spike?
Like Cassiopeia just hit her power spike. If her Archangel Staff hits 750, which it will hit pretty soon since Cassio can stack it rather fast, yeah, they will look to fight more, and you see that now when they go Dragon. Twitch has his Yomus with the Runans. It's a big power spike for him. Yeah, and they decide to fight now. They know we are both... Oh, they're going in.
Oh yeah, Tyrox in love trouble. Actually forced to jump straight out of there. Now forced to flash away as well. So they're going to be trying to pick up the Dragon. Dragon will be going over to them. In the meantime though, top lane. It is Cassio consistently pushing in, but look at he's just continuously taking damage. Yeah, the poison is actually triggering the tower. In the meantime, though, Yusui casts. Yeah, Unbreakable keeps him alive.
Yeah, that's the sad part about playing Cassio. If you like to put on some damage on your enemy, don't do it on a turret. You'll get instantly locked down. But like like you saw, like they're hitting their power spikes with the Twitch and the Cassio, and they dare to fight. They just pick up the Dragon basically for free.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's
Moroccan
going
as
to be
well.
interesting top lane. Like, look at this push here by Casio. Just the tower down to 75% health. Rest of the team rotating to still in the mid lane, was actually threatening to rotate to the top lane.
And the bot lane
Now,
is, I believe, pushing as well. Now she's rotating mid, maybe to flash ult.
that
Let's
is a
see what she can do.
possibility. Flash is available. Ghost is available as well. You can see Casio moving in from the
She's
rear. This
coming in.
could be the moment. Yeah, the tower is going to be going down. Here is Casio incoming. Immediately the pillar coming out. Tyrox in the loft wall will be immediately destroyed. And, well, Casio not even deciding to use the ultimate just yet. Actually, just getting a little bit of damage down to Atrokas, but the explosive cask is going to immediately clear out the wave. Nevertheless, this was a very good fight here for the team of the Lachende Gerdas.
Yeah, Lachende Gerdas didn't even have to use the Twitch or the Casio ult to initiate that fight there. They just picked up the turret. Terox tried to defend it, but yeah, to no avail. He died rather quickly, and yeah, like you said, Cassiopeia decided not to ult there. She has it now for the next fight, which will probably happen rather soon, since all 3 waves are pushing in. Let's see what they do. They'll probably ward up the enemy jungle, like Edistar clears a ward. And they might look into taking that Baron. They are 10k gold ahead at the moment, which is a lot at 20 minutes. Really, really a lot of money.
Well, we saw it last game as well. I mean, this amount of goal
Yeah,
advantage.
it's becoming a trend basically, and they're pinging on the Baron right now. So maybe it was to clear wars. Maybe it was to tell their team, let's go for this.
Well,
Probably Kira
looking
will
at
clear
where the
it.
gold is, I mean, look at the advance for the AD carry. That's 2,500 gold. Looking at the mid lane, that's 3,500 gold. Those are the characters you want that advantage on.
Yeah, that's an insane amount. It's a full item that Cassiopeia has had on the rise. Like, I think no one in the enemy team can 1v1 the Cassiopeia right now. Maybe Gnar if he gets more tanky, but he just has the Black Cleaver now. It's basically saying, Moroccan, you can do whatever you want if it's 1v1. And if they come with 2, we can do something else on the map. So, yeah, they can just make an advantage when Cassiopeia is split pushing, if she stays safe and doesn't die, of course.
Well, that's usually what you want to be doing as a champion anyhow, but look at the amount of wards here that have been, and the way they have been placed. Very nice ward coverage there by the team of the Lachende Gerdas.
Yeah, they ping Baron. A half a minute later, all the wards of the enemy are gone. And it's full of pink wards for Lachende Gerdas. They're showing that they know what they're doing. They have a plan right now. Let's see how they execute it.
Well, they're definitely Baron their fangs, but it's down to about 7,000, 6,000. There is Sky moving in slowly but surely. 2,000, 1 hit, that's all it takes. No, it's going to be the blue team. Lachende Gerdas to take it down. Atrokas just try to jump in, but will immediately get destroyed. Sky is the next victim of that entire move, and immediately in the bottom lane, Morsu, he has a wave with him, so he should be able to push in against Tyrox, who is now in a lot of trouble. Morsu just going to chase him down. The Bone Ring actually coming out as well, but Morsu is just left to his own device here at the tower. Tower down to about half hit points. And onto Tyrox. Tyrox takes so much damage, is forced to immediately bounce straight out of there. Will Tyrox actually go down? Well, Subjugate isn't going to take him down, but nevertheless, middle lane is going to get taken out. Middle inhibitor goes down, bottom inhibitor will most likely follow. And Lachende Gerdas looking to end this game.
Morsu has to recall, he has to teleport up, he will probably teleport back in soonish, unless they decide to back off. But like Morsu with that Iceborne Gauntlet, he even has Spirit Visage now as well. As soon as Gnar is on 0 rage, and he goes in with the Iceborne Gauntlet, Gnar can just jump away, but like the Trundle is coming, he has the pillar, he has the slow. And you saw it in the last fight, like Gnar can't defend the turret against Trundle, no one can defend the turret against Moroccan. It's Lachende Gerdas' game to lose, basically. They can just clean this up rather quickly with the Baron buff. Let's see if they end this in the next couple of minutes.
Well, they should be able to. I mean, look at this move here, middle lane. They still have about, well, 1.5 minutes of Baron buff, so that's more than enough time to end the game. In the meantime, though, Dragon will also be respawning. Ocean Drake coming out in about 30 seconds.
They're pinging the bottom inhib. Yeah. You see them ping the bottom inhib again and again. Top is pushing in, mid is pushing in as well, of course, with the inhib being down. Trundle is going top lane to annoy the Gnar some more and maybe even kill him. This game will end really soon, probably.
Yeah, there's almost no chance here for mCon anymore, but they're still fighting. They're still fighting bravely. Unfortunately, fighting bravely isn't really going to help them. They need to just go all in if they want to do anything. Look at this. Sky immediately moving and pushing Kitty out of the way. But yeah, Cassio is just a little bit too strong. Doesn't even take damage from the Arcane Barrage. And now Dominus is in a lot of trouble. Dominus just gets obliterated. And that's a 3-4-0 already. They're trying to just force them all the way back into the fountain. Brennash even forced to actually Arcane Shift into his own fountain. But they do get one kill back. Wow, Tyrox takes so much damage. Maybe you can take it on Cassio. Oh, one more hit, that's all it takes. Tyrox, one hit. They're trying, he's trying desperately to take on Cassio.
Kitty diving the...
Oh,
Kitty diving the base. Slows down them finishing the game.
The BM here. And now immediately jumping straight to Tyrox. Tyrox takes a lot of damage. Oh, he gets a rock to the face of Cassio. And he actually takes down Kirei, but this is most definitely game exhaust going down on both Alistar and on Cassio. Cassio will not go down as it is going to be the team of the Lachende Gerdas, and they win game number 2 of the night. Congratulations.